y'all, I apologize and I'm sorry for what I'm about to say, but as far as this music stuff, I won't be doing this music stuff anymore. I started this because this was my dream, and you know, I wanted to make sure I could get me and my kids out the hood. It's always been my passion to rap. A while ago, I had signed a contract and I didn't know nothing about the business or this game out here. And just right now, I'm realizing that I signed my soul. I sold my soul to the devil. I signed myself to the devil. I don't even own myself no more. I sold my soul to the motherfucking devil, and I done prayed. I prayed and I prayed and I prayed. I don't even believe in myself no more because of what I did. I did not know the game was like this.
Still out here doing these songs, you know, you're still on tour.
I do, but I don't take it for granted.
Why do you still do it? Why are you still out here?
Well, it goes back to the destiny thing. I mean, I made a bargain with it, you know, a long time ago, and I'm holding up my end.
What was your bargain?
To get where I am now.
Should I ask who you made the bargain with?
with the chief commander.
On this earth?
And on this earth, and then in the world we can't see.
Something with it.
It's just money coming to me easily. Money coming in and needing me. Money coming in repeatedly. Money coming, it's just money coming. It's just money coming to me frequently. Money coming in to be with me. Money coming in secretly. Money coming, it's just money coming. It's just money coming to me easily. Money coming in and all day. Money coming in repeatedly. Money coming, it's just money coming. It's just money coming to me frequently. Money coming in to be with me. Money coming in secretly. Money coming, it's just money coming. It's just money coming to me easily. Money coming in and needing me. Money coming in repeatedly. Money coming, it's just money coming. It's just.
Do you believe in reincarnation? I most definitely do. Even if I didn't, if I would have stumbled across this creator's breakdown, I would have definitely changed my mind. Seventh Dimension Girl, you did that. I found her on Facebook, so make sure y'all go follow her there, and I'm gonna tag her below here on TikTok. Okay, let's get into it. Okay, so she said, I saw a recent post about a child telling her mother who she was and how she was unalived in her recent past life. Reincarnation shouldn't be a shock to anyone anymore, but I can understand the skepticism. That's a fact. This is a post I did on Suki a year ago. She says, Suki, is that you? Check this out. So I was scrolling my timeline and saw the pictures of the girl on the left by the name of Latasha Harlins. Latasha Harlins was an American indigenous 15-year-old who was wrongfully and fatally shot at 15 years old by a 49-year-old Korean-American store owner in Los Angeles, California on March 16, 1991. Someone in the comments stated that she looked like Sukihana and the resemblance is very striking indeed, so I decided to go take a look. Look at the similarities. Based on what I was taught by my forever mentor, usually when I look at reincarnation, I go and check out the names of the parents. Mostly when the souls reincarnate, the parents of or the reincarnated soul has the same initials. Sukihana's name is not coincidentally named Destiny Lynette Henderson. Her mom or grandmother's name is Cynthia Henderson. Latasha Harlan's mother's name is Crystal Harlan. Suki got her name from an Asian restaurant in the Christiana Mall. That was when somebody joked about her tasting like Sukihana. So she said, coincidence? Y'all already know how we feel about that word. There's no such thing. So she said, I went to go look at what sign the moon was in on March 16th, 1991, and it was in Pisces. It says Sukihana was born November 15, 1991, and guess what sign the moon was in? Pisces. Hold up, y'all. It don't stop there. Then she said, then I went looking for her birth chart. Sukihana is a Scorpio, and her south node past life is in Cancer. Latasha's sun sign. Latasha Harlan died on March 16th, which is a 7 of diamond day. Sukihana is a 5 club, and the 7 diamond is Jupiter to the 5 club. 5 club deals with restless of the mind and emotions. 7 diamond is the millionaire card. The name Sukihana is a 6 heart, which is the earth card to the 5 club. 6 heart is the peacemaker card. It deals with the past life and karmic relationships. They gave the Korean store owner a slap on the wrist. Her soul was not at rest about this, and I imagine no soul would be, being fatally unalived and then seeing their unaliver walk free from the spiritual plane. She took Latasha's life. Latasha spent the block, reincarnating on November 15, 1991 to reclaim hers. and to finish what she set out to do. Live her dreams, honey. I guess it's okay to say Sukihana made peace with her past and is living the life she was destined to. Now, you gotta know a little bit about astrology to understand what she was talking about. If you do understand, then you will know. She did that. I don't know whether it's true or not, but damn, the breakdown really makes you think. Y'all know I love that. Y'all get in them comments and let me know what y'all think. Peace, love, and light, and gratitude for watching.
Sold my soul to the devil. I'm like, when I was speaking, I was talking about, it's basically like when you do a contract and you sign all your rights away, it feels like you don't own yourself. And I did not like that feeling. So a lot of people take it the wrong way. Sold my soul to the motherfucking devil, and I done prayed. I prayed. But I just want to let y'all know that y'all really got to do the business and get a lawyer.
Around that time, you had 500,000 followers. Everybody was picking this video up about, you know, this bad deal that you signed.
Yeah,
you know,
a lot of people talk about that. A lot of people talk about the video. And during that time, like, you know, a bitch be real sensitive when they on their period. Like, bitch, I always be crying on my period and shit. But I feel like I was sad as hell because I did not know nothing about this game. Like, I didn't know that, man, I did not know how this game was. I didn't know the business. And I just know if somebody flung a couple dollars at me and they like, well, listen, we could do this for you. We could do this. And of course, like, your first deal gonna be a worse deal. Like, you really got to know this business. And I'm just so happy that I found out what the business was, and big people was looking at me at that time. I was like, nah, this not for you. This ain't even right. This shit is the worst shit that you could even go into. And it was just I'm so grateful and thankful that it never even existed. I didn't even know. I thought I was in something that I wasn't in. And like people say, well, I thought you sold to the devil. Like, learn the business before you sign to people. And sometimes people aren't bad people. It's just, that's not the deal for you. And that was not the deal for me.
I had a conversation with Future one time in the studio. And he said something that I will never forget. And he laughed while he said it. He was like, yeah, you know, people be thinking I do people be thinking I'm really doing a lot of drugs because I rap about it all the time. But they don't even be knowing I'm a lightweight. I said, in my head. Because there are a lot of people that are huge Future fans, for instance. And that's how they're going to feel closer to him, because they're doing what they're hearing him rap about. Not knowing that he ain't on it like that. Not like that, no.
You know, I've heard that before. I've heard that a lot of artists allegedly are put here to push a certain agenda, which if you have eyes, you can see that. They are there to push a certain agenda. They're paid top dollars to push a certain agenda. And whenever they're done with you, that is the reason why they take the contract on you. They took contract on you. And then when they're done with you, you are better off dead, or you are better off dead more than you are alive. And you can see it whenever celebrity is like first time into the music. They are full of life, you know, they have all this energy, and you can tell they're a total different person than they are after they have the breakdown and say that, you know, they sold their soul, they did this, and now they regret it, they don't know how to get out of the contract, They all have the same pattern. Like, they'll start off the most, you know, angelic person and the most soulful person, like they look like they have souls, and then they go through this phase where they will start acting out. Look at Doja Cat. Like, when she first started, Doja Cat was so colorful, she was so lively, she was so, you know, I don't know. And then she turned into this thing, you know, this person, because I used to listen to her all the time, like her first music, you know, I used to love her, you know, all of her music. I used to love her the way the music, it was different than what I was used to. You know, I loved it. But then she had the whole Scarlet era, which from there on, she has never been the same again. And she also had like the same kind of breakdown where they start acting out, and then all of a sudden they change to a different person. And I think the reason is they realize what they have signed, because what happened is whenever you're signing the contract, they don't have a proper lawyer present to look over the contract because they're in such a hurry. They see all this money in front of them, which is usually, this is the only time you see this check, right? So then they will put you in this contract, and then that's when you start seeing all the fine print that's in the contract, and that's when they start wanting out. And afterwards, because afterwards they realize that they cannot get out, this is the job that they are paid to do, which is push a certain agenda to a certain community. Because let me tell you, I was watching this interview where I don't know who was talking about Sukihana, but apparently this girl is not as ratchet and as diabolical and gutter like she make it out to be. She's not like that. She's not walking around, acting like that. She's really like a different person. This girl be cooking, okay? She be cooking other people's food, but nonetheless, she be doing things like she's quiet. She's a Scorpio. So as a Scorpio myself, and not to say I don't want to go off of just astrology or anything, but I know how I am. Most people see me as this and they tell me this. This is people telling me this, okay? And even women, because I was talking to somebody at work, and she actually told me this, and I was surprised. She said, you're like a sex symbol almost. And I don't even try, but I guess that's what people see of me. And I'm not overly sexual like Sukihana. We're on two different part of the scales. She's way over there and I'm way over here. There's always two types of Scorpios. There's the evolved one and the unevolved one. If you're a Scorpio, you know. But anyways, she is very, very ratchet, but deep down inside, and when she's inside her house, the Sukihana you see inside her house is not the same. And I'm not her house, so I can't really tell. But other people are talking about her. She's not this kind of ratchet person that you see, but it's her job to promote that. Now, Sexy Red, she gives that, she's like that 24/7. This girl looks like there's no breaking out of character for her. She's like that 24/7. The way she presents herself, I don't know. It's just, there's something about her that says there's no snapping out of it whenever she is at home, with her family, the people that love her and care about her and know the real her. It doesn't give that. Maybe she is, but it doesn't give that. But Sukihana, the message that she's pushing, Sexy Red too, her message is even worse, honestly. I mean, I don't think it's even worse. It's just, they're both really bad. Anyways, in my opinion. For the community, for our young ladies, our young men, so they can be, anyways, to me, it's just bad. Anyways, Sukihana is pushing the gutter hood rat lifestyle because I don't know what else to call it, honestly. I do not know what else to call it. She's pushing that kind of lifestyle, although she's not living that lifestyle. That's like Cardi B that's making the certain type of music, but she doesn't let her children listen to it because they know what they're pushing it, and it's not like they like to push it, but once you sign that contract, you're there. Now, this is all in my opinion, okay? This is all alleged. But this is what I see is once you sign that contract, you're there. Once you sign the contract, you realize what you have to do, and you're bound to this contract until you are out of it, basically. So you know that you have to push this type of music to this type of community, even though you love the community, but you're stuck and you feel like you have no choice, and you really have no choice. So you kind of have to do it in order to put out all the amount of music that they want you to, so you can get yourself out of that contract. And I'm not someone who is into the music business, but if you got eyes, you can see, and if you read, you will hear. You know what I mean? And that's a lot. That is the reason why they put a lot of stuff in writing, because they know a lot of people are not going to take the time to actually do the research and, read, just because people just have very short extension span nowadays, thanks to TikTok and all that. But yeah, it's really a problem for the community. I was watching this interview, and it was from a while back. I don't remember where I was watching it, but it was this white gentleman who was basically talking about how the radio don't play the same music in their community that they do in the black community. Playing hip-hop music and the degeneracy of, the degenerate type of music in their radio is completely destroying their community. So they will never ever play that, because they know how the music, how frequency of music, the voice, the frequency, the vibration can alter someone's brain, can change a whole community, can put seeds of propaganda and put seeds of issues in the community just through the music. So do not let their people even play. They don't even play that type of music in the radio station. It's not even allowed. But in the black community, they put a lot of money, the powers that be, which we don't know who they are, but they put a lot of money to push that type of music, and they pay artists a lot of money to make those kind of music and push it to the community, just like them putting, gas stations and all that stuff in a certain community to basically sell certain stuff and to keep the community basically in a box. And I don't really want to get too deep about that, but if you know, in those communities, there's always a gas station in the, in the corner. We call it a dépanner. It's like an inside joke for my sisters and I, but there's always a little gas station in the corner that sells all the things that you need, but those are the things that are basically killing your brain cells. Yes. If you know, you know. Anyways, it's literally their job to push those kind of music, and they will do that, but they will shield their children from listening to those music. But it's good for your kids, though. You know what I mean? But then again, it's not their responsibility to be careful what your children watch. Nowadays, you can't really monitor what your children watch or listen to, but the children are your responsibility. So it's your job to really watch what your kids listen to. You know what I mean? Because they watch what their kids listen to. Anyways, I'll talk to you guys later. This is all my opinion. Don't come for me. Do your own research. Anyways, so good. Talk to you guys later. Bye.